Hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga. We don't understand. Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love. All we doing is getting money. Show a nigga some
Them
love,
hate
nigga.
for me, turn snake for me, and me said that devil is a lie. Them hate for me, turn snake for me, and they do me like Jesus Christ. Them hate for me, turn snake for me, and me said the devil is a lie. Them hate for me, turn snake for me, and they do me like Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Them hate for me, them hate, them hate, them hate.
Tell your friends about me.
Whoa. Whoa. Internet people go crazy. Hey. Explosion. Yep. Shut it down. Come up. Settle down, everyone. Settle down. Yep. Internet people, I have some terrible news. There is an epidemic of female prisoners shagging the inmates. And internet people, our tax-paying money is going to this shit. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yep. Settle down, everybody. Settle down. Come on now. So, internet people, welcome to the Internet Court of Public Opinion. I am your host, Detective H, everybody. Or you can call me Detective H. And people, today's stream is... What's today's stream, people? Today's stream is... Female prison offenders are shagging for inmates. This will be a serious stream, people. Don't get it twisted. This will be a serious stream. We shall explore the origins of the female prisoner. Prison officer, I'm shay. Up until these modern times of you see these snow bunnies right here, these Caucasian Nubian queens right here, people. What drove them to shag the inmates, people? My God, give yourself a round of applause. My gosh, people. Ooh. If you're new or existing to the channel, grand day to you, whatever time zone you are located at, grand rising, grand afternoon, and grand evening. People, have a look over here. I have the tea on the table. The table holds the tea. When I pick up the tea, I drink the tea. My God. People, always remember when you step into my court.
I'm the president, I'm the emperor, I'm the king.
Yep.
I'm Michael Jackson, you Tito. Your ass belong to me.
Yes, people. And understand this, people. There are two rules and two rules only. The first rule is do not piss off Detective Hates. Second rule, people. If in doubt, refer to the first rule. And if you do not understand the rules, feel free to slide into the comments to say, Detective Hate, I do not understand the rules. And sir or lady, I shall give you a good old slap to knock some sense into your noggin and get you jogging. Yeah. Is that understood, people? Is that understood? Right now, let me get my notes out, people. I'm going to do a bit of... People, this is a live stream, but also I'm going to do a bit of recording. That's why I got my notes out here. Again, people, UK prison guards are shagging the inmates. The hidden epidemic, people. This is the hidden epidemic. And we're going to explore the history of the female officers from Elizabeth Fry to the 2026 scandals, people. My Lord. Give yourselves a round of applause one more time. Yeah. Yep. This is people doing a live recording. We're live recording right now. Let me get everything. Let me get the composition right, people. This is like Friends. You know that you know those 5 Caucasian males that live in New York. Those friendship here. It's like these people got a live audience right there. That's you and me. I am the star on the goddamn Christmas tree, people. Yeah. Anyway, people, get ready, settle down. We're gonna record this right now. Everybody get ready. Boom.
Do that again, another take.
Internet people, welcome to the Internet Court of Public Opinion. And today we are diving into a topic that's been making headlines, people. Every newspaper is reporting this right about now. The so-called epidemic of prison officers, female prison officers, people, having sexual or inappropriate relationships with inmates in UK prisons. My gosh. In just the first few weeks of 2026, we've already seen multiple convictions. A 23-year-old officer jailed for relationships with 2 inmates, people. My God. Another caught on her own body cam, people. My God, you gotta go. Lord have mercy. And the viral Wandsworth sex case from last year, people. Former officers are calling it an epidemic that's too awkward to deal with, people. My gosh. But to understand how we got here, we need to go back in time. We need to find Doc, people. Where is Doc? People, we are Marty. We need to find the DeLorean and go back to the future, which is back to the past. And once we go back to the past, then we go back to the goddamn future. Shit. Toot the arms.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Settle down, people. Settle down, settle down. My God. Internet people, we're going to go back to the past to Elizabeth Fry and the fight to protect female prisoners from male guards as well, people. We're going to look into that as well. People, right back now, let me say this. I'm your unprofessional, verified internet detective. That means I surf the algorithm from platform to platform and I uncover what's going on in these internet streets. This is the internet court of public opinion. Anybody can slide through. Anybody can slide. And don't forget to hit that.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hit that like, hit that sub, hit that follow, and let me know that this is the best internet show you have ever seen in your goddamn life, people. So first things first, let me look at my notes. We're gonna look at the historical background of all of this right here, people. You understand? The origins of the female prison officers, people. Hold on, let me get my stuff up right here. People, look at this old fart right here. Anyway, let me get serious. People, everybody good? Don't forget, I got the tea on the table. The table holds the tea. When I pick up the tea, guess what? I drink the goddamn tea, everybody. So, people, let's start at the beginning in the early 1800s. My God, this is a goddamn history lesson, everybody. It's just like horrible histories. You watch that. Horrible histories. Shit. Okay, settle down. Again, people, let's start at the beginning in the early 1800s, okay? British prisons were hellish places, people, especially for women. In 1813, a Quaker woman named Elizabeth Fry visited Newgate Prison in London, everybody. And what she saw, people, shocked her, people. Women and children herded together, drunk, half naked, people. Abused by the male prisoners and the male wardens. Fry describes sexual degradation. Degradation in it, people. That's it, where you go. Degrade. At routine, people. She founded the Association for the Improvement of Female Prisoners in 1817 and began campaigning. Her work, listen to this now, people. Her work directly influenced the Girls Act. Is the Girls Act? Let's look at this shit right here, people. A landmark law mandated. I don't even know how you say that right there, people. Look at this right here. We're going to look at this. Is it the Girls Act? It's the Girls Act. Let me see how you pronounce that. People, we do some goddamn historical work right here. How you pronounce this? Okay, what's this? Jails. Okay then. Jails, people. This is that.
Jails.
So, what is the Jails Act of 1823? So, an act for consolidating and amending the laws relating to... No, that's ain't... Is that the right thing? They ain't the right shit, people. My God. It is 1823. Okay, then. So, that an act for consolidating and amending laws related to the building, repairing, and regulating of certain gaols and houses of correction in England and Wales. The act mandated segregated prisons and female warders for female prisoners across the whole of the 10 British Kingdom, people. Oh, Lord have mercy. So, people, that's that right there. That's that right there. So, again, people, she founded the Association for the Imprisonment of Female Prisoners in 1817 and began campaigning, and her work directly influenced the Girls Act of 1823, everyone. A landmark law that mandated separation of male and female prisoners, everybody. Female warders to supervise female inmates only. No more irons and menaces for women in many cases, people. This was revolutionary. For the first time, the law said women prisoners should be protected by women officers. Fry's motto was essentially women looking after women, people. Big up Miss Fry. Woo! Women protecting women, people. My lord, my lord. By the mid-19th century, purpose-built women's prisons appeared. In 1869, working female convict prisons opened, people. By 1877, female officers became a professional group in local prisons. Big up the females in the UK for making goddamn progress in a man's world. Making progress in a man's world. Shit. Big up the women. Settle down, man. Settle down. Tyrone. Sit down. My God. People, black boys never listen. Anywho, fast forward to the 20th century, Holloway Prison became the big women's facility in 1903. Let's look at Holloway's prison. What's this right here? People, let's look at Holloway's prison right about now, everyone. You know what I mean? Don't forget to hit that like, hit that sub, people. Oh. So this is why it is over here. Let's look at this. God damn it. God damn. You know what, people? Let's do that little bit. Let's do that little bit one more time. Let's back up one more time. Come on, let's back up.
Do that again. Yep. Another take.
Yep. Fast forward to the 20th century, Holloway Prison became the big women's facility in 1903, everyone. Dame Lillian Barker was appointed the first female assistant commissioner in the 1920s. A huge milestone, people. My God. Let's look at who's... So what's her name? Her name is Dame Lillian Barker. Let's look at this right here. Just look at this. Jesus Christ, she's an ugly tart. My God. Anyway. Anywho, people, don't forget the motto. Don't forget the motto. Women looking after women. Don't forget the goddamn motto. Women looking after women. Anyway, let me get back to my goddamn notes. Where's my notes? Where are my notes? Anywho. You know what I should do? Yeah. So again, Dame Lillian Barker was the first female assistant commissioner, people, and that was a huge milestone for women. Then came the big shift for sex discrimination at 1975. Shit, let me say that. No, what? Get that up, lad. Get that up, lad. We're gonna do that shit again. We're gonna do that again. This is like. Oh, we got picture right here. Oh, we can use this right here, people. Oh, people, we can use this right here. Oh, back on everybody. Let's get back in position.
Do that again.
Yeah.
Take.
Then came the big shift for Sex Discrimination Act 1975, people. This law pushed for equal opportunities in employment, including prisons, people. Over time, it led to mixed gender. Oh my God, let's do that shit again. Let's do that again, man. Oh my God, let's do it again. Come on, let's do it again. Come on. Yeah.
Do that again. Another take.
Yeah. Then came the big shift. The sex Oh my Lord, people. People give me a goddamn slap for that. Yo, I need to wet my whistle. Let me wet my whistle.
Where's my yak? Oh.
I need to wet. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, my throat's a bit parched, people. My throat is a bit parched. So let's do that one more time. Maybe a couple more times. Okay.
Do that again. Yeah. Another take.
Okay. Then came the big shift. The Sex Discrimination Act 1975. This law pushed for equal opportunities in employment, including prisons. Over time, it led to mixed gender staffing, male officers in female prisons and female officers in male prisons. My God, I've just learned something new. Did you learn? I just learned something new. I didn't know that. I'm wondering why we got women in men's prisons. You know what I mean? But let me ask you a question. Should there be female officers? If you want to answer it, you can answer it. In the time of this recording, you can slide into the comments and let me know. You understand, people? Don't forget, I got the tea on the table. The table holds the tea. When I pick up the tea, I drink the tea. You get me? I drink the tea, people. And guess what? It's Yorkshire tea. Yep. Always the Yorkshire tea. Anywho. The old single sex model ended, people. So no more male officers allocated to just male prisons and female officers to females. It's all mixed now, people. Prisons move to integration with some expectation for privacy and decency roles, people. So, the original reason for female officers was protection, people. Let me get that picture up. You listen to this, you listen to what I'm saying, people. The original reason for female officers was protection. 2 centuries later, we're seeing complex new dynamics. Let's look at the goddamn present day. My God, people. Again, I am your Detective H. Call me what you want to call me, and this is the internet court of public opinion, everybody. And my word, what a wonderful day. UK prison sex epidemic, people. Why are the female prison officers shagging the inmates? And we paying, this is our tax money, people, you know. Someone can commit murder, go to prison for life, and he could get a good he can get an Xbox and a good old shagging. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what? I'll probably get the big screen up for this one, right? Yeah. No. Let's do like that, people. Let's do like that. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna actually put it like that. We got it there. And you know, I'm gonna put it like that, people. I'm gonna hear your view. Let's move my table. I'm gonna move my table right there. That's a good composition right there, ain't it? Yeah. My God, my God, my God. Today, female officers are a major part of staffing in male prisons, everyone. But we are seeing a sharp rise in misconduct cases, everyone. The Ministry of Justice and Open Democracy data shows investigations have tripled since 2020. Between 2017 and 2023, nearly 100 staff face disciplinary actions for inappropriate relationships. In 2025 alone, a record 18 female officers were dismissed. Women officers accounted for the vast majority of sanctions for inmate relationships in male prisons. My God, people. My God. This is the internet court of public opinion, everyone. Yeah. Internet people. Isabel Dale. 23, HMP Coldenley. Yes, HMP Coldenley, people. Jailed 3.5 years in January 2026 for having a romantic sexual relationship with 2 inmates, people. My God. She even had the tattoo of an inmate street name on her, people. Oh my God, people. She was involved in a smuggling plot. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus is Lord.
Let's look at this right here. A prison officer who had 4-minute sex romp in a prayer room in prison was jailed today. That's in the time of that post right there, people. Understand that. Isabel Dale, 23, who worked at HMP Coldenley, was jailed for 3.5 years after she found guilty of 2 counts of misconduct in a public office. Everybody, my Lord. Let's see what the internet people are saying. State the obvious, but no woman should be employed as a prison officer for male prisons, obviously. This one says, should have given her 4 years, 1 for every minute. This one says right here, OF pending. My God. This one says, getting 3.5 years for a 4-minute shag. He could have at least pushed to 5 minutes. Poor girl. My God, people. My God. Alicia Novas. My gosh, people. My gosh. Started at 18, people. At the HM5 Wells. Jailed for 3 years. For having months-long sexual relationships, people. Sending explicit Snapchat videos, people. And supplying. Oh my God, you're gonna love this one here, people. You're gonna love this one. Supplying cannabis and phones. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus is Lord.
What does it say here on this post right here, people? A former prison officer had been jailed for a relationship and smuggling drugs in HMP 5 Wells. Alicia Novas, 20, was jailed for 3 years after pleading guilty to misconduct in a public office and prison smuggling offences. What does the internet people say? No offense, but I would turn that down even if I was stuck doing life, bruv. My God. I don't know why it's such a controversial thing to say and implement a same-sex only prison guard system. It solves the problem immediately. How you letting 20-year-old be prison officers? They're basically still kids, not even legal in America till 21. Even then, still very young. I bet anyone she turns lesbian within 6 months. My God. Yeah, should.
Where's my yak? Oh.
Oh, people. Rebecca Picard. My gosh. 46 HMP High Point, people. Jailed 32 weeks, everyone. Caught on her own body cam performing a sexual act in a store cupboard. You filthy tweet. She was getting people, she was getting spicy in the store cupboard, everybody. You see what he said, right? Yeah. God damn it. Look at this right here. Let me go over here, people. On the Daily Record. Prison officer jailed after body cam caught her sex act with inmate. You gotta be a Humpty Dumpty to do something like that, I think, people. You have to be a Dumpty. There she is. She's 46. She wanted the shagging, people. She wanted to get done up the duff. Probably been a long time. Rebecca Pickard, 46, was involved in an intimate encounter with serving prisoner Ariane Nakdi, 42. Sounds like an immigrant, people. My God. In a storage cupboard, people. My God. At HMP High Point in Suffolk, Cambridge Crown Court heard the mother from Cambridgeshire had previously sent a card to the Albanian national who is serving a 16-year sentence for drug offences, people. My word. So an Albanian wooed the British gal, people. My Lord of mercy. They're taking our women, people. They're taking our women. The Albanians are taking out the immigrants. Oh. Settle down, everybody. Settle down. My Lord, people. And the most famous of them all, people. The most famous of them all. Ooh. People, look at this right here. Isn't that a little bit spicy? Indeed. Settle down. Linda de Sousa, a brew, people. If you pronounce it like that. And people, if I can't pronounce your name,
I don't give a fuck.
Ooh, my God. Linda de Sousa, 30, HMP, Wandsworth, people. Jailed 15 months in 2025, everybody. For her. My God. People. I can't even put you up. Oh, people. Jesus. For her spicy viral video giving an inmate the slappy tappy. Oh my word, people. Oh my word. Let's look at this right here. Now ex-prison officer Linda Catherine de Sousa leaked tape where she shags prison inmates in the cell, people. My gosh. This is, you can't, why go to the cinema when real life is this goddamn cinema, everyone? Why go to the cinema? So what's this right here? You know what? I'm gonna have to get the big screen up for this one. I might have to get, hold on. I gotta get the big screen up for this one. Let me get the big screen up. God damn it. We learning, people. We learning something here tonight, you know. Shit. Call me David Attenborough. David Attenborough. Call me You know what I mean? Good Lord. There it is, people. Look at this right here. Look at this. The Crown Court of Isleworth, people. What? The King versus Linda Catherine de Sousa Abreu. Is she Polish or something like that, people? Is she Polish? Is she Polish? I don't know. Let me know, people. Let me know if you. What's the ethnicity? What kind of, where does her snow come from, people? Anyway, it says here, 1, Linda Catherine de Sousa Abreu, you may remain seated. 2, you are age 31. 3, in June 2024, you were a prison officer at His Majesty's Prisons, Wandsworth, and I have to sentence you for the offence of misconduct in that public office. 4, on 25th June 2024, you engaged in sexual activity with a prisoner that compromised your role as an officer and was misconduct which undermines discipline within the prison and puts fellow officers at increased risk. You knew that conduct was forbidden and forbidden for good reason. 5, you also consented to a second prisoner video recording these events. Within a few days, that video went viral on the internet and your offending became known to the prison authorities, people. 6, you have asked for 2 other offences of misconduct in a public office to be taken into consideration. 1 was performing oral sex on the same prisoner. Oh my Lord, people. And what was it? On a separate occasion on the same day. You filthy lickle. You filthy tweet. What? Good Lord, people. Where was I lost track where I was. I lost track. Hold on, 6. Let me do that again. 6 people. You have asked for 2 other offences of misconduct in a public prison to be taken into consideration. 1 was performing oral sex on the same prisoner on a separate occasion on the same day. An event partly recorded by accident on your prison issue body-worn camera. Good Lord. And she's dopey as well. 7, the other was a previous occasion of sexual intercourse with the same prisoner. Background. 8, you had started work at Wandsworth in January 2024. Some 5 months before this offending, you completed basic training in April. That training. My guys. She just started. So basically the judge you read the rules and you just started and you broke the goddamn rules. You silly pigeon. That's what it was like, people. My gosh. Let's look at this right here. So it says here, what's this right here? You know what? Oh. So this is Grime Daily. A prison officer at HMP Wandsworth has admitted to misconduct in a public office after being filmed having sex with an inmate. The Sousa Abreu entered a prisoner's cell while on duty, engaged in sexual activity, and quickly went viral. This gone Grime Daily. Wandsworth prison officer admits to sex with inmate. How long did this bloody out? Bloody hell, people, they just slapped like 2 paragraphs together. I don't blame you. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it is black on people. The site is black on people. So I'm not expecting like fucking an introspective evaluation of this case right here. Excuse my French, everybody. People, don't forget to hit that like, hit that sub, hit that follow, and let me know that this is the best goddamn internet show you ever seen in your goddamn life. And people, let's liven up and go crazy. Oh. Yep. Let's read this. Linda D. Salsa Abreu, a prison officer at HMP Wandsworth in South London, admitted to misconduct in a public office after being filmed having sex with an inmate. The incident occurred on June 27th when D. Salsa, 30, entered a prisoner's cell while on duty and engaged in sexual activity. The filthy pigeon. You filthy little pigeon, you filthy twit, which was recorded by another inmate and quickly went viral on social media. The video led to her identification by HMP Wandsworth staff, and she was arrested by the Metropolitan Police at Heathrow Airport as the Salsa attempted to flee to Madrid. You dopey little twit, people. And thank you, prison. Thank you to the top flight British officers that caught her. Try to fly off. Just try to catch a flight. Caught her ass. Should have caught her ass and threw it in the goddamn London dungeons. Anywho, let's get back to this. Let's get back to hits. She attempted to flee to Madrid. She called the prison to resign and stated that her husband would return her work equipment. She was granted conditional bail and is scheduled to appear in court again on November the 7th. That was last year, people. The Salsa, a Fulham resident, pleaded guilty to the charge at Isleworth Crown Court. The prosecution argued that she abused her position as a prison officer and engaged in sexual misconduct with an inmate, constituting willful misconduct in a public office. People, gosh, that's grime daily like that. The blacks over there can write a good article. The blacks over there can write a good article, I say. Anything else we're missing? So people we over at the music kind of shit. He's got the Jamaican flag right there. Yep. So Linda D. Salsa, the prison officer at Wandsworth that made a sex tape with one of the prisoners, has released a video saying people don't know her side of the story. Let's listen to this shit right here, people. Let's listen to this shit. Yeah.
I hope you can appreciate this is going to be a very awkward and uncomfortable conversation for me to have. I just thought I really needed to come in here and clarify a lot of things.
What's to clarify, people? What's to clarify? People should know she got caught, she get catch, and she gotta do the goddamn time. Hallelujah. Every time I feel the spirit of the Lord. Anyway, let's listen to this. Is last year, people. Let's listen to this nonsense right here.
Fake profiles of me. The first thing being, there has been a lot, and I mean a tremendous amount of fake profiles of me that have been monetizing off of my misfortune, the scandal that the entire world has somehow managed to be involved in.
You know what? We let it run, you know what? People, I can tell she fall from this already. I can tell she fall. She come online. She's not worried about she going to prison. She's worried about I'm not even getting monetized off sucking Willy online, people. You can't make this shit up. People, at the time of this recording, she's not even worried about going to prison. She's worried that all the other platforms are monetizing her sucking the sausage online, people. That's what she's worried about. She's not even worried about going to prison. And she goes, I don't know how it got out there in the public because the inmate was bloody recording you, you silly twit. People, give this plunk a slap. Oh no, she is. Slap some sense into her noggin, man. I don't know how it got out. You're silly sausage. You silly sausage. Women, I'm trying to not to call women bitches, you know. I'm trying to use different words like pigeon, twit, and silly sausage. I'm trying to stop calling women pigeons. I mean bitches. I'm trying to change my ways. But if I do call a bitch, I say bitch respectfully. I'll say it respectfully. Internet people, do you remember the motto? Women looking after women. Remember the motto? Women looking after women. Women made all this progress for this one here to go shag the goddamn inmates, people. Ain't that some shit? My God. Elizabeth Fry did put in work in these streets for this one right here to go off and go shag the inmates. She went off and made an OnlyFans video in Wandsworth prison with an inmate, and she's worried about not getting monetized off her content for giving a Wandsworth prison inmate some slappy tappy, people. My God. Anyway, this.
Please don't fall for it. There's been a lot of GoFundMes and fake OnlyFans accounts that are not.
People, the audacity. She's talking all that shit. She's angry at other people monetizing off her misfortune when she's the one that knew what she was doing. She knew she was breaking the rules, but she's angry at the goddamn world. Ain't that some shit, people? The audacity of this lady right here. Deport her. Deport her. See this? You see this? Deport her. Anyway, let's get back to this.
For OF content. It does interfere with my trial, but furthermore, it is incredibly distasteful. Please, if you are an OF creator, refrain from tagging said prison. We all know the name of the prison. Please refrain from tagging HMP Wandsworth on your stupid videos. There are other jails in the world.
People, oh, shut up, lady. Shut up. Ah, shut up. Let's see what the internet people are saying about this. Let's see what the internet people, so nobody can see her face glitching. Man put AI, people. My man goes, we saw every angle, mate. What do you mean, your side of the story? This one right here says the media lived to sensationalize. She made a sex tape in a prison whilst working as a prison officer, prison guard. WTF? This one says, I nearly spat out my drink when I heard her say my side of the story. My dear, your only defense is if they coerce you, but it looks very consensual and conscious from this point of view. She basically said a whole load of nothing. Oh my gosh. She been caught shagging an inmate and her biggest worry is fake profiles. My God, people. People, give the internet people a round of applause. Melissa Murphy, 49, education tutor at HMP Chelmsford, people. Jailed 8 months. Her crime, people. Love letters and inappropriate relationships.
Jesus is Lord.
You know what? Let's read a bit of this right here. Prison tutor admits inappropriate relationship with inmate at HMP Chelmsford. A prison tutor has admitted to having an inappropriate relationship with a prisoner at HMP Chelmsford.
Welcome to Bible study.
This is
We're
Bible
all
study.
children of Jesus.
Oh, people. Yeah. Okay. Quit off. Okay. Let's get back to this. Oh, people, wrong one, people. That's it right there. Yeah. Okay, sit down. A prison tutor has admitted to having an inappropriate relationship with a prisoner at HMP Chelmsford. Melissa Murphy, age 48. People. She's probably a MILF. And hasn't been touched in years, people. People, she's got one of them. When you're that age, when you're like when women in their 40s, like 45 when they get older, they're kitty to go. The kitty when they're young, it's kitty. When they're like 30, you call it, when they're 20s to the 30s, you call that pussy. When they're 40 going up, you call that flipping saber tooth, people. You guys, when the pump will go. When you meet an older lady and you know she wants some, you can hear it go. I mean, stupid. She look. Women over 40, they tend to go for younger guys. That's factual. That's facts right there. Why would they go for an older man? Nah, they want something young. Young and full of life. They want something like that to give her, to tender touch them. Anywho, so let me get back to this. Anywho. So Melissa Murphy, age 48 and of Dorset Close in Chelmsford, pleaded guilty to 1 count of misconduct in a public office at a hearing at Chelmsford Crown Court on 28th November. People, my God. Let's go over to, look at this. We're on Stoke-on-Trent live. There she is right there. She's a bit tubby. Prison tutor jailed for penning sexual love letters to inmate. You feel fair? A prison tutor who wrote sexual letters, love letters, to an inmate has been locked up for 8 months. Melissa Murphy, formerly Melissa O'Brien, 49. Did she get the bloody? Did her husband divorce her? Shit me. Husband probably found out she was shagging the inmate, people. Melissa admitted having an inappropriate relationship with a prisoner at HMP Chelmsford in Essex. Murphy was sentenced at Chelmsford Crown Court, where the judge condemned her for undermining confidence in the prison system. The court heard handwritten letters from Murphy containing explicit romantic and sexual content. My God, that guy would be goddamn embarrassing to be up in court for everybody to hear. You got a little freaky, kinky mind. My gosh. Judge Sawyer said, Miss Murphy, your offending is so serious that only a custodial sentence can be justified. You held a position of trust within a prison and abused that trust by engaging in a romantic relationship with a prisoner, exposing yourself to corruption and undermining confidence in the goddamn prison system. My gosh, people, my lord. So there you go, Melissa Murphy, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. Let me get this done. Let me minimize this right here, people. Let me minimize this right here. People, don't forget, I am your host, Detective Hate. This is the Internet Court of Public Opinion. And this stream is all about the UK prison sex epidemic, people. Why female prison officers are out here shagging the inmates, everybody. My lord, my lord. People, we looked. I just showed you about how many five cases that the public know of. Common patterns, people. You know what I mean? And this isn't just every case. Many are handled internally, people. Like I said, these are the ones that we know of. But people, there are goddamn more, you know. I got some more right here. Let's flip through some more. My God, I think this is the new one right here. We got more. Let's see who's out here shagging the inmates, the prison officers. We're paying the taxes for this, you know. So this was like, a prison officer who had inappropriate relationship with a prisoner at HMP Belmarsh is in court yesterday. Michelle Malver, 30, is charged with misconduct in public office at the Category A men's prison between August the 1st and September the 5th last year. So what I want to see, did she get convicted? Look at this right here, people. Look at this right here. I want to see if she got convicted anything. Anyway, let's move on. I think we've seen So a former prison officer who has sex with a lad at HMP Lindholm has been jailed. Charlotte Winstanley, 29, had a fling with a prisoner, Jabari Blair, 29, a gang member. Winstanley was jailed for 2.5 years in Sheffield Crown Court. Jeez. Prison officer Olivia Johnson, 28, has walked free after serving just 8 months of a 3.5-year sentence. She was caught smuggling 35,000 worth of spice into HMP High Point for her inmate lover, Javel Taylor. 88 sheets of drug hidden on her during a random spot check. So she only done what? How long did she do? 8 months of a 3-year sentence, people. So she's smuggling drugs and probably shagging an inmate. I don't know. Texas show her promising I figure out how to get it through. Now she's posting upbeat DIY TikToks videos from her new life in South Yorkshire, claiming prison changed her. Shit me. If it's changed her, it changed her. You dopey twit. She did 8 months. She ready to get 3 years, but done 8 months, people. She served her time and tried to do better. Leave her alone, you freak. This one said, what a tramp. This one says, whilst a vulnerable local teen with no criminal background who was about to join the British Army received a... Oh, what the hell is this right here? Get lost. Anywho, next. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. People, would I get with that?
Hell no. to the no, 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 yeah, to the no.
I think you gotta have a strong stomach for that one right there, people. Female prisoner officer 44 jailed for 6 months after writing sexual explicit poetry to inmates and continuing secret relationship. Livy Edney of Grenville Avenue in Turkey. Is it Turquoise? About Turkey, people. I said Turkey. Turquoise. Is it Torquay? Or is Torquay? Is it Torquay? I think it's Torquay. Started a romantic relationship with prisoner Paul Young at HMP Cannings Wood in Devon in November 2022 while acting as his superior. After Young was transferred to another jail in January 2023, she used 2 pay-as-you-go phones registered under a false name and a relative's address to keep in touch. Phone calls between them declared their love, planned a trip to Venice and included poetry being read out, people. An explicit Valentine's card was found later containing lines, roses are red, violets are blue, I make you scream when I put my strap on inside you. Love from your Valentine. Edney was convicted of misconduct in public office and jailed for 6 months at Exeter Crown Court today, with the judge noting the relationship was highly sexual, even if not physical, people. My God, we got more people. Have you noticed the pattern, people? Have you noticed the pattern? It's all white women. All white women. My God. White women just saving the planet, man. Servicing the inmates. Servicing the inmates. Quiet down, people. Meet Bethany Dent Reynolds, people. Oh, look at that. Look at them legs right there. Woo!
Spicy.
Look at them legs right there, people. Look at them legs. Threw her whole career away. 27-year-old prison officer exchanged sexual messages with Kieran Robertson on WhatsApp and calls. Kieran is serving a 23-year sentence for stabbing a man to death in HMP Loungeham Grange. It's known for holding the worst violent criminals. She accessed restricted records and shared sensitive information with him. After her crime came to light, she played victim and said her previous trauma led to this affair. She only got 8 months in prison charged with misconduct. She was granted unconditional bail. Why do women love criminals, everybody? Slide in. Answer this man's question, people. So this is the person she engaged affairs with. And this is her Bethany, white Nubian queen. And she's out here shagging the inmates, people. My Lord, my Lord. This one right here, a female prison officer who had phone sex with an inmate after she formed a relationship at the jail where she worked has been handed 12-month sentence. Katie Loxton, 27, met inmate Adam Higgs, 32, when she was working as a prison custody officer at HMP Oakwood in Staffordshire. So how cool? I'm noticing a pattern that they're giving out like 3 years, but all these women doing goddamn 8 months, people. My Lord, they're going. These female prison officers are in the male prisons prisons and shagging the inmates, people. What's to say? Guys in prison are literally better at pulling than me. Bloody hell. What we got here? We got something right here. Bloody hell, what's this? A prison officer who worked at the HMP Wandsworth has been jailed after investigators uncovered a hidden web of illegal communication between her and convicted gunman and a gunman's wife, people. My lord! People. My God. Was it Key Hiding? Was it King Hidi? Bloody, this is some African name right here. I can't even say, people, if I can't say your name.
I don't give a fuck.
Let's say King Hidi. King Hidi, 37, had a trusted role inside one of the London's busiest prisons, but prosecutors said she repeatedly broke the rules she was meant to enforce. Fact, I ain't even trying to say her last name. Say Kihidi exchanged calls and text messages with inmate Clayton McCorman, 24, a convicted firearms offender who had already been sentenced to 10 years after stashing a gun in Mitcham Common and later taking part in an armed standoff with police. Despite knowing it was illegal for inmates to possess mobile phones, she kept quiet about McCollum's device and deleted messages that could have exposed illicit relationship. Let's move on. Former Devon prison officer jailed for drug supply and phone conspiracy at HMP Exeter. Jesus Christ, I would not stick my sausage up in that at all. Hell no. What's her name? Former Devon officer jailed for drug supply and phone conspiracy at HMP Exeter. This is UK News in Pictures. Who's this now? So, former prison officer from Devon, Monica Richards, 46, was sentenced to 14 months at Exeter Crown Court on 5th May after pleading guilty to misconduct in public office and involvement in supplying Class C drugs while working at HMP Exeter, people. That's it right there. The tweet. We got one right here. Prison officer allegedly plotted to smuggle drugs into HMP Brixton. Jesus Christ. Who's this right here? A female prison officer is accused of drug smuggling plot. She allegedly caught up with 2 inmates in a London jail. Shannon Day, 24, of Sydenham, South East London, appeared at Croydon Magistrates Court on Wednesday with alleged accomplices Bertil Baluba, bloody, that's an African name, and Mark McBain, 62, on several charges, including drug smuggling, misconduct in public office, fraud, and money laundering. God damn it. And this one, look at this one right here, people. White women. Glorious. White women. A prison officer has pleaded guilty to having illicit affair with an inmate while she worked at 2 different jails. My God. Her snatch was active at 2. People, she was transporting the vagine between 2 different prisons. My God. Exporting the pom-pom from prison to prison, people. Megan Breen, 23, embarked on a 3-month inappropriate relationship with the unnamed lag. At the time, she was working at HMP Usk and HMP Prescold, which are both in Gwent, South Wales. Breen previously denied misconduct in a public office, but today changed her plea to goddamn guilty. Yeah, bitch. I mean, you tweet. And I say bitch respectfully. But women out here know she probably should a bitch. Anyway. Breen was bailed but warned she could face jail when she returns to court for sentencing next month. So when was this? This was August the 12th, 2025. And this one here, male prisons should not employ any female prison officers. Why is the prison service employing obvious airheads? Anyone with half a brain knows young women shouldn't be even being considered to work in a male prison. And people, I must goddamn agree. I don't believe women should even be working in male prisons. No, it should be mad. You should go back to before Elizabeth Fry, when it was man prison, male guards for male inmates and female guards for female inmates. People, let's get back to that. Let's get back to that right there. We need more dustbin women, people. We need more goddamn dustbin women. Get them on the dustbins, people. Why can't we have, if it's equal opportunity, I want to see more female dustbin. I want to see some dustbin women. Go out there, take the trash out in the morning, clean up the neighborhood, the community, and go home. But you want to send your application to a prison so you can shag the goddamn inmate. Male prison should never employ female officers. Stockholm Syndrome. A woman showing interest in becoming an officer in a male prison should be an instant disqualifier for employment as an officer in a male prison. It blows my mind that we put women in male prisons as guards. So women, I want to, if you're a woman that's watching this, right now, should women be allowed to be prison officers in male prisons, or should it go back to the olden days when it's men officers for male prisons and female officers for female prisons? Let me know, man. Let me know, people. We're moving on, people. We're moving. I'll give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah. People, why is this happening? Jesus Christ. Let me look. People, let's go on Google. This is what I was looking up. Everybody. This is what I was looking up. So, is it recruitment desperation, everybody? I don't know. Let me type it. Hold on, where is it? I had it somewhere. Ain't that? I'm gonna put recruitment desperation in UK prisons. Let me see what this AI says right here. So the UK prison service is trapped in a systematic recruitment desperation categorized as chronic staffing shortfalls, mass exoduses of experienced personnel, and a over reliance on inexperienced, under-vetted staff. This dynamic has severely destabilized the custodial system. Bloody hell. So I think right there, it said right here, this is the AI overview for Google, people. So it makes sense. Like you recruit, oh no, like we just read one of these girls, prison officers, literally just did 3 months of training, and within a year she already broken the goddamn rules, people. So it's saying here that the core issues, people: critical staff turnover, the service struggles with unsustainable attrition rates. Recent figures show that almost 1/3 of band 3-5 prison officers have less than 3 years of service, severely draining the system of institutional experience. So that's why all the shagging is happening, everybody. Because all the people with all the experience, they're either leaving now. So the ones that got left to govern the prisons don't know what the hell they're doing. Ain't got the they got the mental capacity to do a job like that. So they're going. So these girls that's unstable out here in the real world, becoming prison officers, probably couldn't get a good shagging out in the real world. So they go inside because they know that the man, he ain't going nowhere. You can get a quick shag up in there and nobody would know. Solve the goddamn case, people, on bloody Colombo. Anyway, vetting and quality concerns. In the rush to get boots on the ground, vetting and selection processes have faced heavy criticism, with online screening replacing traditional face-to-face interviews. Goddamn, there are heightened fears that vulnerable new hires are susceptible to manipulation and infiltration by organized crime. So the prison, so what I gathered from that right now, to break it down in basic terms, is these modern prisons are not doing their due diligence. God, that was almost fumbled over my goddamn words, people. Due diligence. These modern prisons aren't doing their due diligence to vet their new hires, to see if I just said it before, see if they're flipping mentally capable of doing the job in the goddamn prison. So when they're going in and they see an inmate and the inmate is singing sweet tunes to her panties getting wet down south, people. Anyway, low morale and pay. So it says insufficient pay and difficult working conditions drive the high leaving rates, causing severe strain on existing staff who often deal with overcrowding and violence. Okay, so that's that right there, people. That's that right there. Blimey. So it says staff shortages. Bloody, I'm fumbling over my goddamn words, people. Give me a goddamn slap. We'll say staff shortages. Bloody shortages. I'm fumbling on my words. People, I need to drink a liquor or something right back. I need to drink something right about now.
Where's my yak? Oh.
Anyway, significant for prison report. Just read this quickly. So staff shortages are having a significant impact on the running of a high security prison, according to a report. The Independent Monitoring Board, IMB, said important services were being affected by HMP 4 Sutton near Stamford Bridge, East Yorkshire. Prisoners on some units were having less time out of this. Oh, I don't give a shit about this right here, people. Anyway, let's look at my notes. Anyway, people, what else is going on? So what are the consequences of UK prison officers misconduct people. What's the consequences? What's the disciplinary? So it says, yeah, UK prison officer misconduct can result in immediate dismissal, inclusion on the HMPPS exclusion list. Also, you get put on a list, and severe criminal prosecution depending on the severity of the infraction. Officers face consequences ranging from disciplinary action to lengthy prison sentences. Disciplinary action and dismissal. So, summary dismissal. If staff found guilty of gross misconduct, bringing in contraband, what fraternization can be instantly dismissed without notice. The HMPPS exclusion list, dismissed or suspended staff involved in serious security breaches are added to the HMPPS exclusion list, barring them from future employment or volunteering in the prison and probation service. And vetting and barring list. Perpetrators are referred to disclosure and barring services, DBS, barred list, legally preventing them from working in vulnerable adult environments. So, criminal prosecution, misconduct in public office. This is the most common criminal charge for corrupt officers. It is a serious common law offence with a maximum penalty of life imprisonment, people. My God. Officers engaging in sexual relationships with inmates or taking bribes frequently receive immediate custodial sentences. Conveyor prohibited articles, smuggling drugs, mobile phones, weapons or SIM cards into prison is a criminal offence. My lord. Officers face concurrent sentences for conspiring to supply list A items. And this one, unauthorized access to computers, misusing internal prison databases to leak information to prisoners or external associates can lead to further criminal charges. And we got this one right here, professionals and reputational repercussions, people. So, loss of pension and benefits. Employees dismissed for gross misconduct, especially those convicted of corruption offences, may forfeit or have their public sector pension entitlements severely impacted. Public scrutiny. Cases of sexual misconduct often go viral, resulting to intense media coverage, impact on colleagues. Corrupt behaviour heavily damages the reputation of the service and compromises the safety of other workers, often leading in increased hostility, abuse and harassment from the inmate population towards innocent staff members. My lord, people. Whoa, people. Whoa. People, give yourselves another round of applause, man. Let's wrap this up. I thought that was interesting. I educated myself. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, you know, people. I don't know it all. That's why you have to ask questions and investigate and educate yourself. You get what I'm saying? So, people, let's wrap it up. So, from Elizabeth Fry's noble fight to protect women prisoners in 1823 to today's challenges with integrated staffing, the role of female officers has changed dramatically, people. My God. The current epidemic highlights real problems that need addressing without ignoring the progress made, people. Solutions like involve smarter recruitment. Meaning, The interviewees need to do their proper job. Need to do their job properly. You can't just go on a FaceTime and just employ someone. What's going on? What's going on, people? Jesus. Stronger oversight, people. I think we need a honest debate about the gender roles in prisons, to be fair. My stance is I don't believe women should be prison officers in male prisons, people. I am 10 toes down when I say that shit right there, people. My word. But what are your thoughts? Slide in and let me know. And we need to treat every case serious. If you're going to give them 3 years, they should do goddamn 3 years. How you give someone 3 years and they do 8 months, people? That even make no sense. Makes the system look like a joke. Like you can go prison, get shagged, and come out in 5 months, people. But people, my God. That is the Internet Court of Public Opinion. And thank you for joining me. I am your host, Detective Hate. Everybody, internet people, drop your thoughts in the chat. Slide in. And let me know what you thought of the goddamn show. If you enjoyed it, people, hit that like, hit that sub. Let me know what topic you want me to go live with next. You know what I mean? My gosh, and that was it, people. Internet Court of Public Opinion. You know what? I bought some chicken. So I'm gonna cook up some rice. Make some gravy. I'm gonna some chicken, salad, rice. Put 3 potato on, and that's me right there. But anywho, thank you for joining me, people. I'm out of here. People, actually, one more thing, everybody. One more goddamn thing. People, go check my goddamn website. Get yourself something, man. Support the show. Hey, internet people, what's happening in these internet streets? Oh my God. Welcome to the abbreviated stuff shopping network, people, where we hate everyone, but we love the internet citizens who keep the channel alive. Woo! If you've been watching the rants, people, and you're ready to show your support, come over here and buy some shit. Get that Skrilla, people. Get the Skrilla. If you got Skrilla, come over here and buy some shit. We got the Birmingham Blue, the Manchester Red, or you can get yourself a mug. Like this one right here, people. Go and get yourself a mug and fill that bitch up with 0 fucks, people. Internet people, every single purchase goes straight into keeping the rants coming, the episodes dropping, and the chaos alive, people. The chaos alive. Head over to abbreviatedstuff.com, people. There's the website. Look at that. Come on, people. As seen on Hate TV. Go grab some shit now.